Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film a video more so on like my Lego storage and how I store all my pieces. Not that I really have a lot of pieces, but like my extra pieces from some of my sets that I have, and then how I pack away like certain Lego sets. And really the whole purpose of this video is to clear this large bin that I have on my floor, or at least sort it down, because it's a huge bin with so much just like sets and stuff on the inside, and I want to consolidate them down into like Disney, Marvel, then etc. So that is what I'll be doing today. I will be bringing you along. So let's start. So the first thing I did was I went to Target and I picked up some clear bins. I have like 3 of these clear bins to consolidate down this big bin that I have. I don't know if I'm going to keep the big bin because that big bin, like the clock, it's funny. Um, I don't know if I'm going to keep this large container just because it does take up tremendous space in my room, though I am considering getting myself like an actual storage to place this thing in. So there's that. But as of now, it has just sat in my room, and I think I want to consolidate it down into 3 bins, or at least see what I can get into these 3 bins and sort them out to see what I have and what I don't have, or what I might want later in the future. So yeah, I will show you the inside of this bin. So now I'm looking at the state of the bin, and the bin is like really, like, as of now, it's used just to house like everything that I have that's unbuilt, and just things that are like miscellaneous that just don't sit on my shelf on like a daily basis. Like you can see one of my shelves, this is like my full Disney shelf. It has nothing but Disney on it. And then around like the top of my bed, there is some more Lego that honestly it needs to be consolidated down, but I just don't ever have the time to do so. So I just leave it as is. But like even in the mirror, like you can see like the state of this bin is just full. So I kind of want to like move some things, take some things out, and move them into their own separated bin, so I know like it's easier to look for things when I want them. Like if I want my Winnie the Pooh build, it's in my Disney bin. It's not in a mixed bin full of like Marvel and DC and ideas. Like it's just in its own bin, and I have that location. So yes, but I will give you a top view of what this bin looks like. Like, be mindful, it is like all of my Lego storage. Well, part of it, because I have 2 more in my closet with like miscellaneous pieces I don't use. And then I have one with like some of my minifigures and like smaller pieces in it. But yeah, so I will give you a show of that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually take everything out of this bin. I do know that I have my Hocus Pocus build in this um, container that I am not gonna pull out of here right now because it is like in pieces. So I don't want to lose anything, so I'm gonna leave that in here. But everything else I'm gonna pull out, and then I'm gonna kind of separate them into like sorted sections. So like my Disney, my minifigures, just pull everything out. That's what I'm gonna do. And then what all the sets that aren't bagged up in here, I'm gonna bag up so I don't lose any pieces, because I do know the Pharrell rocket ship that I bought for the minifigure heads is in this bin. And then I know for a fact I did not put it in a box. I mean, not a box, but a bag. So that's gonna have to be bagged up too. Okay, so I've pretty much sorted it out. In this back corner here that you see, like this, where this bag is, this is from my 2 years at Brickworld Chicago, and like some of my other like papers that were in here. So like my papers for my desk, my paper for my DJI, my mic that I use, and then I had my boxes that were scattered in here. The only thing that's still left in here is Hocus Pocus, like the actual set. I just pulled the minifigures out of there because I plan to rebuild that for Halloween and post that video, like, and make a TikTok about it. So I'm glad I have an account for where that is. The only set that I actually did not have bagged up was my helicarrier from the Avengers, so that'll be in my Marvel bin. But yeah, I sorted out all my minifigures, pulled those out, so I will have to actually go through and figure out which ones are DC, Marvel, because there was a few that I didn't even remember buying, but I apparently did buy, so they were there too. Big pile right here of that, but we'll show you like the actual mess that I'm looking at, but of all like sets that I have, and then some pieces over there that are like, I have pieces here and I have pieces behind me as well, because there were just so many different areas for pieces. But I will probably end up keeping my pieces that I'm not gonna probably sort until I get a better storage solution for those. Are probably gonna be kept in here, but I'm gonna try to at least maximize as much like actual storage in this bin if I'm deciding, which I probably am gonna keep this, but yeah, I want to sort as much as I can. So I'm gonna show you the mess that I'm sitting in. This is the status of my floor right now. So all of this is just like pretty much a big conglomerate of just pieces. Like this bag here, this was from my well, it hasn't been posted yet, but it's from a mock that I did that it will be posted later this summer. So there's that mess. Then all of this, like this needs to be packed up, but it's from the, I want to say it's from, oh, the Pharrell set, so that's that. Then these are just all sets that were disassembled that have to be packed away. Well, that were packed away, but have to be sorted now. Then these are like my minifigures. Then over here, my boxes that have to be taken care of. Then I have this Jokerland set that not Jokerland, but because I do have a Jokerland set, but this Lego Batman set that I forgot that I had bought because it was on sale, or I thought it was on sale. But yeah, that has to be sorted into somewhere. My Brickworld stuff. This is from Brickworld this year, and then the one behind it is from last year. This set has to be bagged up, and then these are some more miscellaneous pieces that I have to handle from like sets. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do next is going to honestly sort through my minifigures first because I feel like that's the easiest thing to do because there's not as many as those as there are like Lego sets or like things that are attached to Lego sets. So I'm probably gonna do that first because a lot of it is pretty much bagged up. Like I keep all my Marvel figs together for most part. Well, for the most part. But it's more so like my DC minifigures that I have to figure out like, are you DC or are you Marvel? And I might have placed you in the wrong bag. So yes, gonna do that. Yeah, like I said, it was gonna be like really quick and easy. Like sorting through those minifigures aren't hard because I kind of like have done the large majority of sorting. So like I keep all basically my Marvel figures together, but a lot of them came from the like Daily Bugle that I have in my Avengers Tower, considering like that's where most of those figures are from. But I did buy an external few, so just being able to bag those up, that's all I care about, and having them all in the same space. Same with my DC figures and my Disney figures as well. But there's not many Disney figures other than my Hocus Pocus because they're all on display. I keep them on display. But yes. Okay, so I just sorted through my Disney bin, which is, well, not sorted through my Disney bin, but sorted through my Disney sets and what will be going in this bin. I do have a little bit more that I'm like able to pack up now. I was really afraid that I wasn't gonna have a lot of room because I thought I had a lot of Disney packed up because that's mainly what I purchase are the Disney sets that are released. But a lot of my Disney sets are on display right now, so a few are gonna come down. Like maybe some of my Lotso builds might come down into the bin because I just feel like I have too many, or too many versions of him up. Like I have the buildable Lotso up, I have his figure up, have the dump truck up. Like a lot of those I'm probably gonna pack away. I've already packed away my Little Mermaid. I took the middle display piece off because I still wanted it on set, well, on like display. So like the middle portion's gone, and I like removed the top because it was kind of like too big for this bin, which I will mention like somewhere in the video. The bins are from Target. They're really good bins. They're like moderate size, but I'll put in the description the actual bins that I use, like the size and everything. But yeah, I have a lot of room for some more Disney sets because I really want to consolidate down like some of my sets that are on display. I feel like I have way too many sets on display, especially like above my bed, like my Magic of Disney set. I might keep up because I actually like how it looks. But like Piglet's Birthday Fun from like the March release of 2026, probably gonna pack that up. Probably gonna pack up the Winnie the Pooh build. I am probably gonna keep his honey pot out, but I'm probably gonna pack him up. Don't really like need to see him on display. I might pack Hey Hey up just because I don't have any of the other Moana sets, so I'm probably gonna pack that up as well. And maybe one of my Toy Story sets. I'd really like to see them like out now that Toy Story 5 is out, but they aren't really serving as much of a purpose anymore considering one, I still have not seen the movie. No, don't shame me, but and it's my favorite franchise of movies, like as far as kid movies, which is kind of sad that I still haven't went and seen it. But I just don't want to like a adult in a theater full of kids and people are like, kind of weird. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna go and see it sometime. I might go this weekend on Saturday. So yeah. But as for now, Disney bin is complete. Next one is gonna be my Marvel bin. And I've already sorted like through the sets, so I know where everything is. So yep. So now I'm working on my Marvel bin. I will tell you, in my Marvel bin and in my Disney bin, I had packed a few sets away early just because it was like didn't want to see the sets on display, specifically the new Guardian ship from Guardians of the Galaxy. I had begged and begged my mother to let us go, like let me go to the garage sale last year at Brickworld Chicago, and that's why we ended up going because my goal was to find this ship because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this ship, then I'm gonna get the Milano. Literally got the ship, had it on display for maybe a year. I hate it. It's like I hate the set. Love the minifigs, hate the set. So it's like I did all that begging just to hate the set. But I have sorted through. So like my Hank Pym van, it's going away. Just like all my sets that I don't really have on display. I might bring my Spider-Man sets back out, but I already have like a Spider-Man shelf. So I have enough Spider-Man on display as is, but I feel like you can never truly have enough. And I kind of want to bring out my new Asgard ship back out, the Goat Boat. But I don't know where I would put it. So I don't know. Because I'm really leaning into like the Hawkeye and Kate Bishop. That's what's on display for me as of now. Like what I have on display. Just because that's like have always loved Hawkeye, love Kate Bishop. Think the person who plays her, which is Haley Steinfeld, she does a fantastic job displaying her character. So yeah, I just really love her character. But that's this bin. I'm gonna pack away this helicarrier and then on to the next, which will be probably my miscellaneous bin for like my other sets, like my holiday sets, and then my DC sets. So those can have their own bin as well. Okay, on to my last and final bin. In this bin, I'm going to pack away basically like some of my DC sets and then my miscellaneous sets. And then in that large tote bin that I had, I'm gonna put my boxes back in there, except the Batmobile, just because it's a set. I don't want to put it in there. I'm gonna put it back. Well, I'm gonna put it in the bin that's shared with all the other sets that I have in my DC because I don't really have that many DC sets. Though I am on the hunt for the Arkham Asylum. It's out of stock at my Lego stores, but when it comes in stock, I will be buying that and Pirates of the Caribbean. So, yeah. So I finished that bin. I think for this final bin, it's just gonna, like I said, be like those boxes, these extra pieces. And I think I might put my Canvas Don Octane, because I was really into the Don Tolliver Octane album. Listen to it at least once a month. Though I was really upset. I was thinking about going to a store, and I was like, don't want to really be there. Ended up having schoolwork to do that day, so I ended up not being able to go. But I did buy his minifigure from Canvas Dawn, so I think I'm gonna put him in here as well. And with that, that's this final bin. Finally, so I'm done with this. Oh, and then I'm gonna put my Brickleys in here. When you go to Brickworld Chicago, you can get like little Brickleys. I have 4 of them, but I've only been twice, so I bought the ones from the years previously because I thought they were so cute. So I have, and they all have like little descriptions, but these are the 4 that I have, with the brown one being the most recent, and I think last year's was the green one. So this was the 2025, and then this was the 2026. And I want to say one of these was one was the 24, and then one was the 23. I think that's right, or it might be the opposite. But those are these. So I'm gonna pack these away as well, and then I will give. I'll come back at the end and show you that final bin with everything else in it. Okay, so I finished my last bin. So now I officially have my Marvel bin, my miscellaneous bin with like my DC, because I don't have a lot, like I mentioned previously. So all of those bins are done, and then my Disney bin. I will say I don't think I'm at the point where I'm satisfied with my shelves as far as like them feeling like very overcrowded to me. So I'm definitely probably gonna pack away some brickheads. I'm definitely gonna pack away my buildable lot. So some of my buildable Disney characters so they can go in that bin because I have a little bit more space now for that. All my Harry Potter stuff's probably gonna stay out. But as far as my collection itself, it's going to continue to grow, and I'm glad I've kind of got a jump start on getting all of this done. But yes, so that is today's video. Let me know what you think about the storage solutions. Yeah, let me know what you think about the storage solutions. Also, let me know what other video ideas you might want. And with that being said, I am going to go back to doing my schoolwork because I am a full-time college student, which if you have any questions in the comments about juggling this or just like any Q&As in general, just let me know. That's why I have a backpack that y'all always see probably when I'm at this angle. It's because I'm in school. But yeah, if you have any other questions, just let me know down in the comments, or you can actually go to my Instagram or TikTok. I'm going to be trying to do a Q&A on both of those accounts so people can get to know me a little bit more. And yeah, with that being said, that's all. Bye.